Here is Bazar, part of Bazar in Osh city, in the second biggest city in Kyrgyzstan. And they said this is the oldest city in the country. Sometimes they say 3,000 in Wikipedia. I don't know if it is true or not, but they have this city old because it's very close to Uzbekistan. It's exactly in the border. Even you can walk to other side. And yes, because Uzbekistan is very related to Iran. Part of Uzbekistan they speak Persian. And this area there are a lot of Iranian names. You should know Bazar is Persian because 1,000 years ago it was only Iran as an imperium. It has such a big market. And Bazar, I can explain this two parts, Baz and R. R is a short for Avardan, bringing. Avardan means bringing. Baz Avardan means bringing again. So that means people who produce something, they bring it to some place for selling. So call it Bazar, Baz Avardan. One more thing I can add here, and very important. This is symbol of freedom. When you see some country has bazaar, that means that country is free, really free. And when you go, for example, a big example, Sweden, when you don't see bazaar and you just see some shops, only few shops, for example, for clothes, only few shops for food and this thing, and maybe 2 or 3 branch for selling gold, shoes, something like that. That means everything belongs to a few very, very rich people. And then other people, they are as a slave. But here when you see each and every shop belongs to someone. They are free. Nobody can order them. Don't be cheated by the word, false word and democracy and such a foolishness which comes out from the center of rich people. Because even universities in Europe is bought. By that money they help. They say help to university, but it's not helping. It's just buying the university. So the university is not anymore free university. It's not anymore government university. For example, in Sweden, Wallenberg, that rich Jewish, which helps some money every year, 1 million or 10 million, I don't remember. I wrote about that in my book. So with that money, he bought the university. And he get all the new things comes from researcher in the technique, goes directly to his fabric or industry for free, and he control the humanity center. So means all the philosophy, all this knowledge, everything like word, democracy, freedom, human rights, all this false stuff comes out from this false university. They are not independent university. They are dependent university. And anything is dependent means it's not free. So like a country is, if any country is dependent or colony, so the base for freedom and the base for human rights is gone from that country. Like all this European country, like America. No one of them is free. They just lie. They have money. They rob money from other country and let the people drink and fuck each other, anything, but not really involved with politics. If they want to involve with real politics, they are dead. Real politics start by criticizing those who own the banks, and mostly Jewish. The red line, when you see the red line in Europa, is criticizing Judaism, that means they control the country. That means they own the country. And when they own the country, so people are not free. So everyone here, you see how many? And the countries, many other small shop, so they're free. They don't allow anyone to give them order. Same as, for example, in Iran. They say everything. People are saying everything against the great leader Khamenei, against the government. Even many people come to the city and say many things against Islam and Muhammad. No one do anything with them. But in Sweden, you cannot say anything about Jewish. You cannot say they're criminal. They cannot say they do control of country. They take freedom of the country. Even people cannot understand that. People are not thinking about that. People, they lost the sense. That is a Sweden. That is a dependent country. That is a colonial country. But here, everyone, old man, old woman, young people, they are sitting. They have their own business. They can have their own economy. So, but if you just write in the internet, Wallenberg, BW, you will see at 1/3 of BNP, 1/3 of all the money comes of country, it goes to his pocket, and 40% of the people working for him. So it is a colony. It's not democracy. It is totally dictator. And especially in America, every 4 years they choose one dictator. So I'm going to put this one in the internet, in YouTube. You can see the freedom. Bazar means freedom.